Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mary and I love teaching in real life. No shade to this genre we're in here right now, but there's something to be said for that person-to-person situation in a group class or one-on-one. However, with that being said, the next best thing is a well-designed, quick workout that you can do from home. And I had some requests, which was very kind, to do just that. I'm calling the series The Nooners. And the Nooners, I'm going to do 4 to start with. And basically, it's a 30 to 40 minute workout, efficient, basically an aerobic workout. We're trying to get the heart pumping and the blood moving and the sweat flowing, right? So the first one, this is today. We're going to be doing a full body workout without any equipment whatsoever. You can use a mat if you have one, or just use your carpet, something to protect your back. The second one is going to be with light hand weights. So I know a lot of us have those little dumbbells. I said light. The third one, apparently a bunch of you went out and got yourself some kettlebells. Well done. A light kettlebell, not the 50-pounder, guys. 10 to 20 pounds. I think mine's 20. And then the third one is with resistance bands. We can actually get a lot done in a very short amount of time, which is what we're giving ourselves with our resistance bands. And they usually come in 3 different widths and strengths, and we'll play with all of them. They're very, very inexpensive. So if you want a nice piece of inexpensive home equipment that is awesome, get yourself some bands. But today you don't need any of that. We're just going to use our bodies and space and gravity and our breath, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. Be sure and have some water nearby, maybe a towel if you need, and let's get moving. All right, guys. While this workout is designed to be beginner friendly, it's going to take some out of you. So just, do what you can. Take your breaks as you go. We've only got 30 minutes. We're on a timer now. So just follow along, do the best you can. And of course, always keep breathing. Don't forget your breath. All right, we're going to start with jacks 2 ways. Okay. The first way we're going to do for 30 seconds or so, old school traditional jumping jacks. Remember these? I used to hate these in school, but let's go. I know I'm jumping out of frame, doing the best I can. So notice that I'm not pulling my arms all the way over. You certainly may, if that feels good to you. I have a torn rotator cuff, so this would be your modification if you have shoulder issues like I do. Keep going. And you're on the balls of your feet. You're breathing. Just getting the blood flowing. Your modification for this would be the step out, like so. Keep a little bounce in the house. A little less impact on the joints that way. Good. And keep going. And stop. Good job. And we never stop in this class. We're either going to be marching, we're going to keep moving, right? Get your breath. Now, you can continue with the regular jacks for the next 30 seconds, this next interval, or you can do jacks with squat. So checking that your tailbone's slightly tucked, right? And you're really when you land in that squat, you're landing in your heels, like so. Okay, let's go for 30. They're a little slower, but they're powerful, and you explode out. The heart is open. Arms are strong. Use your heels. Keep going. I know these are tough. Go back to the regular jacks or the step out jacks if you need to. Stay moving. Keep with me. Good. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to sneak that last one in. Good job. Stepping from side to side. Toe taps. So you'll see me doing the toe tap situation between things. To keep moving, you can, of course, just march or dance. Whatever floats your boat, but keep moving. All right, next on the agenda is the walk out to plank. I love the walk out to plank because it doesn't actually involve a push-up. I'll show you what it looks like first. Taking a deep breath in. You're going to tilt your hiney back with a flat back. Come down. Hands come to the floor in front of you. You walk out. Take a beautiful, long, straight plank. Great time to work on your plank. Okay, domed shoulders. Belly is pulled in tight. Good. And then walk back out. And back up. Nice and slow. Okay? We're going to do that 10 times. You can do it. Inhale and exhale. Hiney back. Chest forward. Walk out. Flat. Come on up. That's one. And we're breathing the whole time. 2. Keep going. 3. Let your plank be beautiful and strong. 4. We're halfway there. 5. 6. When you get to your plank, really kind of press through your heels so that you get that stretch through your toe. 7. 8. You got this. Strong. Finish strong. 9. And 10. Good job. Side taps. All right. Well done. The side tap is kind of old school. It reminds me of like a Jane Fonda workout or something from back in the day. All right. So we're actually going to exaggerate this side tapping motion to do a side tap lunge like so. Skater lunge. Okay. So what is this doing? It is igniting your hiney, your glutes. The belly's pulled in tight, and it's a big, wide space. When I said you didn't need equipment, I didn't mention you probably need about 10 feet of space. Good. If this feels too heavy with the hop, you can, of course, just step it out, but land in that side, that little side squat right there, okay? But if you can add the little hop, add the arms, good. Just a few more, keep going. You can cross that back foot if you're feeling fancy. Almost there. And last 2 in each direction. And last one. Good job. Side tap. We will be stretching out the glutes. I promise. All right, guys. So now we're going to do the windmill. Now that your heart is up, we're going to step out wide. The arms come out almost like a warrior 2, right? The straight, strong arms. You're pinching that invisible pencil behind your shoulders. Your heart is lifted. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, turn, twist, reach. Dropping pinky to the outside of that foot. So if it's your left hand, it's your right foot. And coming up. So once again, that hiney is kind of leading the move, right? Bringing that tailbone out strong. And then it's a neutral pelvis, guys. We're not tucked in. It's nice and neutral. But you want to really feel your belly working to help you get through this windmill. This feels old school calisthenics, right? Very, not as old school as most yoga, right? But I can definitely see this in black and white and ladies and bloomers doing this. But it's an excellent exercise, really helping to tone and stretch and open the glutes. And of course, anytime you're twisting, you're working your obliques and your belly. And of course, having these arms up strengthens your arms. Keep going. Good little multitasker. Beautiful. Just moving your body through space. Feeling grateful today that my body is letting me do all this. That it's accommodating these wild wishes. Good. And last one. Coming up, we're going to keep the arms up and take some circles. Let's step those feet in and do a little march. Let's make the circles a little bigger. Now this feels like Jane Fonda. Yes. Just a little step, a little, right? And reverse. And we're bringing the palms up, and you're going to feel some weirdness, some high strangeness going on right here in the wrist. That's actually your ulnar nerve. And if you know anyone that is dealing with carpal tunnel, this is a really good stretch. They don't have to move around like this, but just stretching out like this is really good for it. Breathe. Good. And coming in to center space. Wonderful. We're going to do something from Pilates that is great for your arms, but we're going to add a little something, something to it. It's called serving the tray. Now, if you've taken any of my Pilates in the videos down below, you might have done this with me. We're serving the tray. So a few things to keep in mind. And by all means, if you want to add weights here, this is a great one for the weights. And we actually will be doing something similar in the weighted class. And our weighted nooner. But right now, we don't need it because we have our brains. And we're going to really push out and use resistance, go slow, pull in. And you really want those elbows to just tap the brake right there at the bottom of your ribs. Inhale. Think about your biceps here. Pilates is so good about muscle control. There's a reason why dancers love it. Delineating and isolating your muscles. So right now, I want you to think about biceps and then triceps and upper back. What's going on? Good. Now we're going to add a little something, something. We're going to keep that move, but we're going to add a heel raise. Okay? So if you're balance challenged, this is a good opportunity to practice your balance. So all it is, with a soft knee, you're just going to lift. Sorry, my feet are off camera. Lift your heels and lower. With your arms. See when you lift the heels, see if you can tap your toes. So lift and then rock back, tap your toes. Get a little shin involved. Good. Keep going. Heel lifts are obviously great for your calves, but they're also great for your ankle strength. You don't really think about your ankles needing support. But oh my God, if you've ever hurt your ankle, you know. You know what it's like to have your ankle be unsupported. Good. And last one, we're going to pull it in. Now we're going to add a full squat with the arms. Yes, indeed. Inhale, out, squat. Okay. Tuck your tailbone slightly. Okay, just a little bit. And exhale, standing up. Inhale, draw it back. Find that invisible bench. Arms are still right in front of your shoulders, never above. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reaching to help your fellow man. Exhale. Is that too much? Probably. Inhale. And exhale. And of course, with all of our squats, our body weight is in the heels, not the toes. You want to be able to lift your toes the whole time. We're almost there. Think about your belly being pulled in pretty much through the entire move. It's helping your spine stay nice and neutral. We're going to do 3 more. You can do it. Strong and slow. Use your muscles. And last one, we're going to stay out and sweep the arms back and push, push, push. Squeeze the Charmin. Beautiful. Deep breath. Can you lift your heels? Oh my God. Can you do it? Ah! Too many cooks. Good. And drop the heels and come up nice and slow. Let's shake the arms and shake the legs. Shake the tail feather. Good. I've been seeing a lot of these fitness gurus on the old YouTube putting out dance. No. If you were hoping that would no. Not unless I'm drunk at a wedding. Okay. Moving right along. We're going to move into some lunges, okay? First things first, we're going to do the curtsy lunge. Now, the curtsy lunge, as the name implies, it's a back step, right? And a drop with the heel, okay, dropping the knee down. You're gonna feel this through that back foot. And notice your front knee. In fact, let me move my mat so you can see. I think the black is kind of obscuring it. There we go. You're gonna notice your front knee. You don't want it to be out in front. You want it to be right on top or slightly behind. So if you're finding that your knee is jutting out in front of your ankle, you're just gonna have to step back a little deeper with that right leg. So we're starting with the right, okay? So curtsy lunge, back up. Back up. You always want to be able to lift your toes in one of these. On that standing foot, curtsy lunge. Now, if balance is really screwing with you, keep the arms out wide. Whoop. Some are prettier than others. Good. We've got 3 more. And last one. Good job. We're going to switch legs. Go right into curtsy on the other side. Check your form first. You want to be able to step out straight behind you. Drop a knee. Your knee does not have to touch the floor. I'm going to warn you, some of us with a really tight hip flexor, this is going to happen. We're going to take a bow. No. We want to keep that heart up the whole time. Yep. Really squeezing through that front glute. You got this. This would be a time you can grab your weights and do an arm curl once you really feel comfortable with the curtsy. Get there first, and then throw a weight. And that kind of goes with all these moves. If they can be weighted, W-A-I-T. Good, and stop, good job. All right, now we're gonna do the forward lunge. This one I think most people are more familiar with. You step forward and kick back, okay? Step forward, kick back. Step forward, land on the heel. Don't let that knee come in front of the ankle. Stack it up and come back. The breathing's simple on this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Bring those feet back together. Good, keep going. And last 2. Last one. Well done. Other side. We're going to step out with the left foot. Drop the right knee. Let it hover. Don't let that knee touch the floor. Sometimes it will, but you want to keep it safe. Sometimes just bonking it on the floor a little can really actually hurt your patella. We don't want to do that. Plus, we want to really gain that kind of balance and control so that knee bonking on the floor won't happen. But it's close. If you can get your knee to just kiss the floor, that's okay. Good. The arms are whatever works for you. I like to do this and then kind of press back into my triceps. Hi, I know my anatomy. Pinky swear. 3 more. Good. Keep that breath. Last one. Beautiful. And we're going to side tap. Good. So this little piggy, these lunges they're bone building because technically they're considered weight bearing exercise. Okay, they're great for your balance, and they're cardio. So to keep the cardio moving, and obviously they're very toning, right? We know this. We intrinsically know that they're good and strengthening for your entire lower body, basically. So now we're gonna put the curtsy lunge and the forward lunge together for a tick-tock lunge. Now the tick-tock is a little tricky. I'm going to show you what this looks like first, and then we'll do it together, okay? So our tick-tock lunge, I always like to start it with the curtsy part first. Back. Swing the foot. Instead of letting it stop here, I'm swinging it and forward. Swing it back and forward. Now, if you're very new, you'll probably have to make a little pit stop here and do it that way. But as you get stronger and gain more ease in this lunge, you'll be able to swing without stopping and just make one giant step forward, one giant step back, like so. Either way, breathe. Love the TikTok. Talk about working your balance, right? All about, this is one of those that will help your agility. We don't think about agility too very much in our fitness when we're just trying to blast calories, bro. But it's so, so important to build those agility muscles and instincts and neuroconnections. Good. Speaking of, stop on this side. We're going to move to the other side for TikTok on the left. Curtsy. Swing through and step, front lunge. Swing through and step into your curtsy. I keep running into stuff. Sorry, guys. And checking at all times, that standing foot, she's not going anywhere. It does not move. It is the constant. What was that in Lost? Yeah, that foot is your constant. Remember, you can use your arms out to the side if balance is really challenging you today. No shame in that game. Just keep the shoulder blades down and the heart lifted. Remember, anytime you're launching back, anytime you're launching, that's the exhale. Keep going. We've got 3 more. I have to adjust. And last one. Good job. And back to center. And side tap. Well done. Breathe. Okay. Now, what would a workout without the weights be without, we've already done some squats, we've already done some lunges. Now it's time to work on the upper body and, of course, the abdominals. So from here, we're going to do our walk out to plank, but we're going to stay in that plank. All right, so from your plank, we're going to work on that plank. I know we did a few in our walkouts, but I really want to make sure that we've dialed in what a good plank actually looks like. Pulling those kneecaps up and into the legs, right? So a straight leg. You're breathing, the belly button is pulling away from the floor, and you're doming the shoulders out, if that makes sense. Pulling your entire chest and belly in. Getting some length from the heels all the way to the crown of the head. Deep breath. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take a push up. If you need your knees, grab your knees down and relax it down. That's totally fine. Still doing excellent work. Let's do another. Let's do another. Keep going. Do your best. Last one. Good. We're going to drop the knees and roll into child's pose. Breathe. Get your breath, get your breath, get your breath. Excellent. Now, if that was too crazy for you, just know you will get better at them, okay? I used to not be able to do push-ups, and now I can. It took practice, right? If that felt really easy for you, give me 5 more. You know who you are. All right. So now we're going to open out and back. Open out for side plank. See what my feet are doing. They're kind of rolling through the motions. If this is too much for your wrists, by all means, stay in your plank. Sometimes just this action of rolling and putting your entire body weight on one arm is too much, okay? Just stay in your plank. Good, almost there. Last set. And last one. Good. And bring it back to hands and knees, child's pose. Take a deep breath. Yes, ma'am. Or sir. Doing your best. I got a sweat going on. I don't know about y'all. Yahtzee. That was the entire plan. Good. All right, coming into your hands and knees pose. Well done. So from here, we're going to step back into your plank. You're like, oh no, come on, lady. Go back into your plank. And we're going to bring ourselves all the way down slow to the belly. Now this is if you have your mat, go and grab it. Some of us have a little more bonage in our front pelvis that can be really uncomfortable. We're going to do some locust variations and some different kinds of push-ups. We're actually going to be doing a cobra push-up, which is an amazing arm workout for your triceps, most especially. So we're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, okay? Nice and wide on either side of your chest. And we're going to push our way into a cobra pose. We're pushing the floor, pushing the mat away, opening the chest, gently looking straight ahead. Slight open chin, slight lift to the chin. So your cobra is that back bend, that gentle back bend. Now we've really stuck those elbows into the sides here, and we're gonna press and do little push-ups just about the backs of the arms. If you can't feel the backs of your arms, the elbows are probably off the ribs. You want them right into the ribs. Inhale, exhale, peeling that spine up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. You might have to squeeze your glutes just a little bit to protect the lower back. See what's going on back there for you. Now, if this is too much, you don't have to come up as high as me. Just a little lift to a lower Chaturanga Dandasana is totally fine. But press through the palms of your hands, the base of your palms especially. We're almost there. I know this is tiring, right? Who needs weights? Last two. And last one. Stay in your cobra, keeping those elbows slightly bent. And now we're going to press those sit bones back and take a deep child's pose. And we're going to take the arm stretch in your child's pose by pressing the elbows into the mat, the forearms. Good, deep breath in. We're just about finished with our nooner, you guys. I can't believe it. Okay, we're going to come up into our tabletop position. Good. Let's do a cat and cow, just one. Inhale, let the chin come up. Exhale, press the mat away, pull the belly button in, round your back, point that tailbone to the floor. Good, and coming into a nice stable table. Crossing the ankles or rolling to the side, however you get there. Let's find our heinies on the floor. I'm gonna grab my mat. Okay, so we're gonna do some ab work to end our little lunch session today. And I can think of 3 moves that are just the best. Oops, just the best for efficient ab work. And the first one is going to be the crisscross from Pilates. And the crisscross, we come to our back, we press our lower back in the mat, and the legs go out one at a time. The knees stay over the hips. Right? This business. Now we're gonna bring the hands behind the head. Lift the heart off the mat and twist and reach that shoulder to the opposite knee. The knee is not coming to the shoulder. The knee is staying put. So it's this guy. Feel free to add a double pant. Whatever works for you today. Protecting that back of the head. Forget you have elbows. It's all about the shoulders. You got this. Try not to rock around too much. Everything is nice and still and stable. You're just using those muscles. Keeping that lower back and the hips planted. Good. We're going to do 3 more on each side. Make the most of it. Really squeeze and lift. Lift and squeeze. Good. 1 more on each side. Keep going. And that's it for that move. Well done. All right, now we're going to bring those legs over the hips, right? And we're going to lift and lower. Very simple. Hands on either side of the hips. A lift and a lower. Try not to rock around too much. It's really slow and deliberate. It's all about the lowest belly muscle. And lower. And lower. And lower. Curl and lift. Good. Last one. Good. Now keeping the legs where they are, we're going to cockroach this. And we're going to lift and lower, but we're adding a little bitty kick. And we are squeezing and lifting side to side. Bringing that pinky to the outside ankle. Yep. She's a killer. Keeping those legs straight. The feet are in neutral. You got this. We're almost there, y'all. Two more on each side. Good. And last one, surfboard stretch, everybody's best friend. Pilates class, breathe. And exhale. Well done, you. All right, we're gonna do a roll up to get up. Yep, not a minute is wasted in this class. So in your roll up, see if you can press your lower back into the mat. If that's too uncomfortable, bend one knee and squish it down. Squish that lower back. I just want it touching. It doesn't have to be pressed in, just touching. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale. Lift yourself up. Nice and slow, good. And we're gonna do a forward fold to stretch ourselves out. Dropping the hands where they can go. Now some of us are very flexible with short legs, no problem on the feet. Others are gonna have to hold on to their ankles or even their legs, whatever works for you, but just breathe. Inhaling the crown of the head towards your toes. Exhale as you kind of use your biceps, your awesome biceps, to pull yourself in a little deeper. Feeling that stretch through your glutes, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You did awesome today. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you got a little sweaty with me. You maybe even a little mad at me a few times. Good. And gently come up nice and slow. We're going to cross those legs in front for easy pose, Sukhasana, and just take a gentle twist from side to side. Give yourself the grace of some stretching here and some breathing. Easy not to lead. I mean, it's easy to lead with your chin. Try not to. Use your shoulders in these twists. By all means, look behind you. What's going on back there? Nothing. Almost never anything. Good. And other side. And with all of our twists, we really want to fill the belly with your breath. And then on the exhales, when we pull the belly and expel the breath with some power, right? Right? So if you enjoyed this workout, please check out my playlist for the Nooners, tastelessly named. Hi. Like I said, there's going to be workouts with different types of home equipment. Good, and gently coming back, different, all different types of movement to keep you happy and healthy and sane and strong. And that is my entire goal with this channel. If you have any questions, suggestions, recommendations, I'm always open. I mean, this whole series is from a recommendation. I am listening, so please let me know. down below in the comments, or get to see me over on Instagram or even Facebook. I'm now on Facebook at A Wholesome Discipline. And I love you guys so much. Get yourself a shower. You earned it. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.